Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So the DXY is bouncing off this yellow line. Crucial few weeks here, if not a few months of just consolidating here under these EMAs would be amazing. Bearish for XRP would be a close above a 20. So we're going to keep an eye on this. I'll keep looking at this chart because what we're looking for is pretty much like we got in 2017 and 2020. We're looking for the breakdown here, the consistency of losing these EMAs and turning them into resistance like this and death crosses. Okay, we see that, like I keep reminding you, I think we've got a bottom confirmation on XRP, and I think even if it dips its toe, I think you're looking at a breakout further down the line here, and possibly in 2023 for XRP, because exactly there, boom and boom, we've seen impulsive moves for XRP. Okay, so I'll keep an eye on this for you. There's lots of opportunity in other coins, and I could absolutely kick myself. I did look at this coin quite a long time ago, and I created these trend lines. Let me show you right now. So looking at this coin here, this is called CQT. It really is breaking out. Now, I would not be a buyer on this breakout, to be honest with you. These are the areas where you want to buy. These red candles, okay, when you're coming back to support, you're consolidating a range, you're breaking out, falling back to support. They're your entry points. Like I said to you, you don't want to be buying this because, eventually you're going to get that. You buy big green candles, you're going to get big red dildos. You're going to get shafted. If in time, I take my eye off this again, because this was a chart that someone asked me to do quite a long time ago. I think it was mid-January. We're consolidating like this, breaking out. It says, can you look at CQT? And I did, and I posted it on Twitter. We got the breakout, fell back to support. I took my eye off this chart, to be honest with you. I could have traded this beautiful breakout, but these are the things that we're going to see, okay, providing this gets to follow through. We start to come up into the 1618, start to fall back to support. This could be a fantastic little entry point, so we'll keep an eye on this. I will try and keep you updated on Twitter as best I can, and I will try and get a video out on these little low cap coins, because these, believe it or not, these are the coins, these are the millionaire maker coins, not your Bitcoin, not your Ethereum, because they've already got massive market caps, and potentially not necessarily your XRP. If it gets to where we want it to go to, around about the $6.50 mark off the low in last June, if it doesn't drop again, we are looking at probably a 20x or something, aren't we? So it's not amazing, but this coin right here, if this really does take off, these are your 400-500x coins, 100x if not, and they're the sort of coins that you do want to be taking a bit more of a risk on, obviously, because the risk reward is greater. But anyway, it's a separate story. But we are seeing a lot of the old coins, the small caps, really busting a move here. This is positive for the markets, but obviously when we get the fall back and the follow back, we want to see the retracement to the low, hold it, and then go again. So I would not necessarily be buying these big green candles. Okay, and I'm sorry I missed this one. Took my eye off the game. I should have posted this on Twitter, but obviously I didn't, as we've seen this breakup. I can't look at every single chart, and that's the difficulty. Okay, I do primarily focus on Bitcoin and XRP, and I do post anything I find on Twitter. Okay, but anyway, let's dive into the XRP chart right now. So looking at XRP on a 4-hourly time frame, then we've got a lower high here at the moment. So if we start to come up and make another lower high and then roll again, I think a really bearish statement and a breakdown for XRP would be a close below that level right now. You can clearly see yesterday we got a little retracement into the EMAs and then we dropped again. So I think we're looking at some kind of retracement coming back up right now. I'm going to show you all the levels that I'm looking at. Yesterday we was anticipating a bit more of a level, but we didn't get that. We got rejected off the EMAs and we dropped. Okay, but look at the support that came in on that trend line. So we're confirming that as key support at the moment. So this could possibly be some kind of double top, if not some kind of triple top descending triangle pattern that we're beginning to carve out here for XRP. And in validation of this right now, if we do start to come back up, take out this resistance, start to take out this high here, and most importantly this high here, then we're confirming that a correction's in here somewhere, okay, and we're beginning another impulsive move to the upside. But until then, I do think that we are sort of caught in this sort of depleting buying pressure, and potentially, I'm trying to find breakdown targets for you and any kind of reversal patterns. So just there, we have potentially got a left shoulder head, a right shoulder confirming a breakdown, run to resistance. We might get a little bit higher into this, and then boom, we're going to drop. And we're actually in a technical target of a head and shoulders pattern right now that we've broken down from. So from the body all the way down to the neckline, at the moment that's where we've broken down, and boom, that's what brings us down to this resistance point just there. Okay, we've melted through a support, and this is just something to remember whenever you see this in the charts, a very strong level of resistance like this. Okay, when you coil up and break it, you do usually want to see the fall back to support before going again. If you do start to come up and take off into space, always anticipate a retracement back down to it. Now again, it's not 100% guaranteed, but it is something that I've shown you last year when we did bottom in June. I was saying to you, what I think we're looking at right now from this low, this projected target, I think we're looking at a massive move here back into the 0.55 cents, which was this support that we'd lost, okay, without backtesting resistance. So we're looking at some kind of swing back into that. We did get that, confirmed it at resistance, and right now we're coming down again, okay. So we have held the low, which is, you know, crucial. Obviously we got this low in June, we've come back all the way back down to it in January this year. So 6 months later we've basically had a retracement to the low, we're holding it. So technically we're trying to carve out some kind of reversal pattern down here, okay. So it's all about holding support and coming back up the stairs slowly but surely. But I think one of the most important things we can see here for me to confirm the bottom is that break of that 0.5593, accompanied with other things, obviously on the 5-day time frame and weekly time frames. We need to see key resistance points broken. But in all of this, I'll try and find the opportunity. We've got a massive descending triangle here, broke down. Okay, we've got a massive rising wedge, broke down. Right now we've come up into resistance. This could either be one or two things. Obviously you could be creating some kind of descending triangle here, or you've got a consolidation where you break out again, some kind of horizontal symmetrical triangle. So, you know, I've not got a crystal ball, but right now we are looking like we've got this head and shoulders pattern, possibly some kind of descending triangle. We are sort of holding this neckline support. So if we start turning this into resistance, I think we're coming down, and you can clearly see, you know, you've got a beautiful move, beautiful retracement, and then a beautiful move back up to there, which would be absolutely amazing. So the lower this comes, I think it's a greater opportunity for us, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily envision us losing this low. I think that what we've got here, a clear 5 waves. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this could be a beautiful impulsive moves off this liquidity grab, and right now we're coming in for some kind of correction before going again. So as deep as this comes, I think that this is going to be opportunity to break this high eventually and retest that high, which would be really, really bullish, obviously, going forward for XRP. But again, I've not got a crystal ball, got no guarantees. It's technical analysis, okay? So on the 4 hour, if we start to break down and see the loss of that support, 0.3908, I think we're going to break down here. So at the minute, I think we're going through another retracement, just like we got that high, that low. We retraced all the way to 702 fib before dropping, okay. So we could say, okay, well, XRP's found this support here and it's beginning another retracement. So let's look at the retracement levels right now, okay. So from this low, need to get that absolutely knob on there on the wick so I can show you. So always use the wicks on your fibs. So from that bottom all the way to the top, I think we're retracing right now. You can clearly see at the moment with a bit of resistance on a 236. Now XRP loves the 702 fib, so one thing that would be really bullish and get people really bullish is some kind of ABC correction coming back up into the 702 fib, get rejected there and then roll again. So if we start to see that, that could be a really good area to go short, and we just potentially carving out this big symmetrical descending triangle, sorry, which is a bearish breakdown pattern. Once you lose that support 0.3908, I think we're going to see a flush down, basically, okay, a liquidity grab. Possibly the negation of that, obviously, is start to bust a move and take out that high right now, okay. 0.4206. So I'm always trying to find opportunity for you. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got a move down. So right now we're beginning retracement back up, possibly towards a 702 fib, now around about 0.4111, which is a good area to ladder some shorts in just there, with your stop loss on the 1 fib at 0.4204. And again, the invalidation is if you start to come up and you take out the 1 fib, you're going to be in an impulsive move off this low, okay, taking out that high, possibly towards the 1618, which busts that move there and takes out the resistance. But I don't necessarily think you're going to do it just yet, okay. But again, I've not got a crystal ball, it's technical analysis, okay. So some kind of retracement back up towards 702 fib, 0.411, with your stop on that high, roll, see you later. You're going to come down and we're going to meet that technical target right there that I'm looking at, which is that resistance that we melted through without backtesting its support, and boom, we've got a big tick to that, and then wow, we could have a beautiful wave back up and a massive opportunity for the CoinsKid crew right here. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone, bye bye.